In this talk, learn about the biggest blessing in your life, as well as how to nurture more of it in order to improve the overall quality of your life. This one thing is responsible for a lot, and I do mean a lot, and can significantly make your life better or worse. Stay tuned to learn more. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Growth Philosophy Podcast, a bite-sized weekly podcast focused on empowering you to think better and upgrade your life. So let's talk about this hugely important thing that has such a significant impact on our lives. Our biggest blessing. What do you think is the biggest blessing we have? If you guessed work or money, or even your house or something like that, then you are not quite on the right track. But if you guessed health, then you are absolutely right. The biggest blessing we have is our health. By far and without a doubt, health is the biggest blessing we have. When you're healthy, life is good. When you're sick, however, everything feels like crap. Things just flow and happen when you're feeling good and in good shape, whereas it gets harder to do things when you're not feeling so good. When you're not feeling so good, easy things become hard. Interesting things become boring, and even the otherwise fun things aren't fun anymore. Lethargy and lack of motivation are common byproducts of being unhealthy, whereas those are not much of an issue when you're healthy and brimming with energy and vigor. But the positive impact of health or good health doesn't just stop at what happens to you, it extends to others too. It's easier to be nicer and kinder to both yourself and other people, including the people you care about, when you're in good health. Whereas the opposite is true when you're not in such good health. You know this yourself. It's just easier to be more positive and more happy when you're in good health, whereas when you're in pain, it's harder to do that. The quality of your health makes a huge difference to the overall quality of your life. Our body is an incredibly sophisticated machine, and you are the sum total of many different things. Think of the body like a puzzle, and your mental and physical health are two of the biggest pieces of that puzzle. Lose either one of them and you risk your life falling into an endless pit of suffering. So it's important to take care of those. We often take our health for granted. And when I say health, I'm talking about both physical and mental health. It's important to take care of both. So we often take our health for granted, take for granted just how blessed we really are, until we get sick. It is only when we are not well, when we are in pain and discomfort, when doing the things we would otherwise do easily becomes a challenge, we remember what a blessing our normal state of health is. It's a really sad scenario. We miss the things that we have only when we do not have them. But by then, it often is too late. And I was reminded of this recently. I was down with a bad case of stomach flu for a couple of days. The worst thing was, it started on my cheat day. What should have been a day full of indulging in great food, trying out new things and doing new food experiments turned into a day of pain, discomfort, and sleeplessness. I barely got any sleep over the next 2 days. I'm not going to give you the gory details, but let's just say that I was exhausted. I never thought I would not have an appetite or be repulsed by the smell of food until this experience. I can't imagine my life without food. It's one of my biggest sources of joy. I cannot even begin to describe to you just how much it pained me not to be able to enjoy my food during those 3 hellish days. The day I recovered is definitely one of the happiest days of my life. And not just because I got my appetite back, but also because I stopped being in pain. It's not fun being in pain. And it was good to not be in that sort of pain anymore. This recent experience reminded me of what an incredible blessing our health is. Even our current state of normal health, which is way better than being in pain, agony, and discomfort. Good health can't be taken for granted. Being in good health is an incredible blessing, and all you need to realize the truth of that matter is to just think back to the last time you were sick. You didn't like that, did you? No one likes being sick, but being in good health can't be taken for granted. The risk for getting sick goes up when we stop paying attention to our health and stop putting in conscious effort. It doesn't take a huge amount of work to manage and improve our health, but it does take some work. There is a caveat to this though. Even the healthiest people can get sick. There is no denying that fact. You might do everything right and still become unwell. That's how I felt. On that basis though, you might think that it's better to carry on doing whatever you want with your health since there is a chance that you might get sick anyway. However, that's a terrible idea, and here is why. Even though there are no guarantees that being smart about your health will keep you completely risk-free from the possibility of getting sick, it does increase the chances of you staying well. Looking after your health improves your chances of being in good health a lot more, a whole lot more, than if you were to just let go of your health. It's not about guarantee, it's about probability. When you look after your health, the probability of you being healthy goes up. Of course, there are no guarantees in life, so don't count on that. Think about the healthiest people you know. You very likely have at least one person in your life who is really healthy. Do you see them just lounging around all day eating whatever they feel like? Or do they put in at least some time and energy to improve their health? The answer is nearly always going to be that they put in at least some work. Being in good health doesn't just magically happen, it's a product of conscious effort. So what can you do to stay healthy? Well, I'm no expert in the matter, of course, but you do not need to be an expert to look after your health, especially these days. With the amount of information and researches at our fingertips, it's not that hard to find out what is good for our health and what is not. On that note, here are 3 common sense ideas, 3 simple ideas to keep in mind at the very least. Exercise, eat healthy, and sleep. Just 3 simple things. Physical activity, exercise, eat healthy, and sleep. Now let's unpack those a bit. So the first one is exercise. Exercising regularly is good for you for a whole host of different reasons. It keeps you fit, helps you stave off health problems, boosts your immune system, keeps you stronger and more capable of doing all the things you want to do and more, and on the list goes. You don't really need me to tell you how good exercise is for you. You already know that. It's probably just a matter of reminding yourself of the benefits so that you can get yourself started again. If you don't already exercise regularly, that is. Here is a simple thing to note about exercise. Possibly the most important reason why you need to put in the effort even though you might not feel like it. Exercise helps you live better for longer. I'm going to repeat that. Exercise helps you live better for longer. Arnold Schwarzenegger comes to mind when I think about the benefits of working out. That guy is 73 years old now. As of February 2021, he's 73 years old and he looks like a young 50 years old, if that. And he's stronger than most people half his age. I mean, that guy looks incredible. And he's strong. Now that is an incredibly healthy and fit 73-year-old. I'm not suggesting you to start working out for hours like Arnold does or did, but what I am saying is that you can look at him and others like him to see for yourself the benefits of keeping fit. The benefits of exercising. Wouldn't you like to be healthy and strong like him when you're 70? I know I would. You don't need to spend hours every day working out though. Even a few minutes a day is good. As they say, even a little is better than nothing. And even a little done consistently can go a long way. If you don't find the idea of yourself being increasingly dependent on others as you get older, exercise is a must, because that will help you stay stronger for longer. So that's the first tip, exercise. The second one is to eat healthy. Yet another common sense idea that can help you not only manage but improve your health is to watch what you eat. An analogy might help you with this. So here is one. Think of your body like a car. The car will run better, faster, and for longer when it is run with good quality fuel. If you have a car, you know this. On the other hand, bad quality fuel will mess up everything and will even kill the car prematurely. Our bodies work in very similar ways. Good, healthy, nutritious food helps us, whereas bad quality, unhealthy, junk food harms us. The quality of the food matters. Good health is impossible without healthy food. So take care of what you eat. And the last one, sleep. The last one on this list of 3 is another important factor for maintaining and improving your health, and that is sleep. Sleep is, without a doubt, one of the most vital factors for our health. No matter who you are or how much of a shape you are in, you need sleep. It doesn't matter how healthy you are or how unhealthy you are, for that matter. Sleep is a must. If anything, the healthiest and fittest people, like athletes, sleep more than most people. Not just because they work more, but also because they know just how important sleep is. Get enough sleep, ideally more than 7 hours, to keep yourself healthy and functioning well. Your quality of life will be terrible if your health is not in good condition. When you are unhealthy or sick, everything becomes a struggle, and life becomes hard. On the other hand, when you're in good health, even the most challenging of things aren't impossible. How good of a shape you are in health-wise has a significant impact on your overall quality of life, so it is important that you take care of your health. Being healthy isn't hard either. Doing simple things like sleeping well, eating healthy, and working out regularly can be all you really need to keep yourself in good health. Consistency is key though, so you do have to put in the effort regularly, rather than slacking whenever you're not feeling like it. The effort is worth it because your health improves your life. Here is the bottom line. Health is the biggest gift we have. One we often take for granted, but one you wish you had taken care of better when you get unwell. Most people get sick and then they wake up to the importance of putting in the effort to be healthy. Don't wait for things to get bad to start doing the things you need to do to take care of your health. Being smart and vigilant about your health will help you stay healthier and in better shape a lot more and for a lot longer than just hoping for things to work out. Hope is not a strategy. You do not want to find yourself in a position where you would regret not looking after yourself better. That is a terrible place to be in. You have very likely met people like that, so you already know about that sort of regret. That is not a good place to be in. Put in the work. Yes, there are no guarantees in life, but putting in the effort to look after your health increases the odds for you to be in good health a lot more than doing nothing. A stitch in time does save 9. Take care of your health now so that years down the line you do not have to wish that you were smarter about your health. Save yourself that pain. Remember, health is the true wealth. Don't wait to get sick to be reminded of this. Prevention is easy and is way, way better than cure. Hope you found this talk useful. Send me any questions or suggestions you might have. The links are in the description. I look forward to having you all listen in again next week. Same place, same time. Until then, remember to take care of yourselves. Alright, have a great week everyone.